Hello and welcome everybody to DeWALT Grand Prix 2023. It's the second round of Baltic Touring Car Championship and all the action will be in one day. More than 100 competitors, 10 sprint races, and in the end we have the Nankang Endurance Academy 2-hour race. A lot of action during the whole day. We start right now at 10 o'clock with the first sprint race, all the way down to 7 o'clock, I think, with a little bit of a lunch break between. But anyways, we will start with the BTC run, BTC 1, BTC 2, BTC 3 and V1600 classes. More than 20 cars, I think 25 cars here on the grid. And it will be action-packed right from the start. Let's have a look at what we have. We have on pole position Arturas Kliobavicius from Lithuania. And he wants to say some words. That's great. That's great. So Arturas, starting from pole position, what's the feeling?
I'm slightly, a little bit nervous, but okay, we will do. We will manage somehow.
So you had a great qualifying, so you should do a great job in the race too, right?
We'll see. I hope so.
Okay, good luck. So the pole man, Arturas Kliobavicius from Lithuania. There we have from second place, Gediminas Bilinskas starting. Also a really nice car there. Let's ask Gediminas, are you ready for the fight?
Good morning. Yeah, you're ready. Will be good, I think. Two guys starting in the last positions from our class, so will be interesting race, I think.
And you are, of course, aiming for the top spot, right?
I will try it, but we'll see. Okay. We'll see. Thank you.
So that was Gediminas Bilinskas from second place. Then we have from third place in a really beautiful Mazda MX-5. That's Justas Gudavicius as well. He looks like he's ready. Then right beside him we have Simo Lind. I think he's the pole man from BTC2 class from Estonia. Always nice to speak to Simo. Simo, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
Ready to race?
And you start from P1, I think in BTC2 class, right? Yeah, the plan as always, aim for the top spot?
Yeah, keep it clean in the first corner and aim for the top.
Okay, good luck, Simo.
Thanks.
Simo Lind, so the leader of BTC2 class, and there, of course, is Tadas Petukauskas, who will try to fight, of course, Simo Lind. So Estonia against Lithuania here. And then, of course, as I said, we have a lot of cars, more than 20 cars in this race, and it will be a blast, that's for sure. As I said, 10 sprint races during the whole day. Tune in, stay with us, and I promise you will have a lot of fun. So, back to the commentators, or to the commentators for the first time today, and see you all in Park Ferme and in the next races.
So, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's gorgeous weather today in Riga, and you can see sun is shining. There are some refreshing breeze, but for the racing cars, it seems to be perfect weather. We will have, actually, we had 22 cars at the qualification yesterday. 3 more are entered, but let's see how many of them will be on the track today. So you can see there are people on the grandstands as well. And yesterday's qualification gave us the results that front row on the Southern Creed will consist 2 of Lithuanian drivers, number 86 Arturas Kliobavicius and number 84 Gediminas Bilinskas. Both BMWs, and both are driving BTC 3, because actually looking at the entry list you can say that the BTC 3 is more or less all about BMWs with one exception. Meanwhile BTC 2, best car in that class, is starting from P4, Simo Lind number 88, BaTCC2 is almost exclusively about Hondas, with just one exception, one nice Mazda. But now the warm-up lap has started. And we will have the race over 10 laps. Rolling start, so BTC 1, 2, 3 and V1600 race 1. This is the first of 10 sprint races we will have today. So this is turn 2, or elbow, Elkonis in Latvian. That's maybe a key turn on this track. Turn 2, as you can see, it has a form of elbow, very sharp right-hand turn. Now cars are driving through turn 4. It's on the far part of the track, and then here is probably the most trickiest turn of them all, turn called bridge or tilts in Latvian. What makes it so tricky is the fact that cars run over the crest there while taking the turn, so you must be absolutely perfect through the turn to gain some time and avoid crashing, because there have been lots of crashes during previous years. So warm-up lap is closing to its conclusion. Cars are now running through the penultimate lap, penultimate corner of course, and entering the main straight, but we will have 2 warm-up laps, actually, 1 warm-up lap, and then first cars now already formation lap has started. So here they come now through turn 1, which is called at the oak tree. On the right side of this turn, you won't believe, but originally there stood an oak tree. When the barriers were constructed, the oak tree remained behind those barriers, but the name still remains until nowadays, even if the tree itself is not there. So formation lap for BTC and V1600 cars are underway. They're running over the bridge. Actually, it's not a bridge. There is a pedestrian tunnel running under the track in that place, and that is what actually form that hump or crest. But we will see what will happen through the race. It's a very critical place on the track because there is a long, very long full throttle stretch after that turn, and then if you make the turn wrong, you will lose all the time on that straight. Now here is a turn called Hospital and another long straightway. Now everything should be ready for the first start. Car should arrive to turn 11 in any moment. Okay, welcome back to the live picture. We had quite a quiet start. Now the second lap is already on the way, and as expected, Bilinskas is now one of those with Kliobavicius. Actually, Kliobavicius is in front already. Bilinskas had a little bit better start, and here you can see that some of the cars already went through the gravel, but Bilinskas here into the hospital was attacking Kliobavicius already. So there is big fight for the lead, and somebody's smoking heavily. That is leading car. That is leading car of Gediminas Bilinskas. That red BMW. Actually, it's a diesel engine car. So if you see some black smoke coming out of it, everything should be okay. But if the smoke turns blue, then he is in trouble. Actually, Bilinskas was probably the fastest car 5 weeks ago during the first round at Pärnu. But now 3 laps are already completed. 2 laps actually, third lap just begun. And Bilinskas is still leading in front of Gudavicius. Kliobavicius and Gudavicius. Then Simo Lind, the BaTCC 2 leader, is in third, as the graphics on your screen shows. So now rounding through the turns 5, 6, and here over the bridge once again. Antti Jartsev, that bluish Honda Civic Coupe is currently 5th overall, and he is defending against another Estonian driver, Kairo Kallas, in another Honda. But now you can see there is some peace on the track. Nobody is battling nobody. Still, I would say that Jartsev is defending his position in front of Petukauskas, so that screen information was maybe correct 1 lap ago, but not now. So Gediminas Bilinskas in that red BMW number 84 has just set the fastest lap, 1:30.1, but his gap to the second place, the Arturas Kliobavicius, is not that big, 1.5 seconds. That's okay. With Justas Gudavicius in third and Simo Lind as a leading car in BaTCC 2, keeping the pace of big boys. And now it seems Gudavicius has run into trouble. Yes, he's slowing down, and it is almost certainly something to do with his car, and it means that Lind just grabbed P3 overall. Of course, he's not racing big boys of BaTCC 3. There is no point. His point is to take home victory among BaTCC 2 cars. So drama's already, it's only 4th lap underway. Have already lost some cars, and here Petukauskas is now very close to Jartsev. Here come through the penultimate turn. Is Petukauskas going to? No, he's not going to overtake Jartsev on the outside, but maybe he will do it on the main straight. Here they come. Jartsev still in front. Sorry, it's Kairo Kallas have been shown on the screen. Yes, it is. So sorry for that. And there is the most interesting battling pair currently. And they are both BaTCC 2, so it's a real fight for the position. 4th and 5th overall. Bilinskas meanwhile set another fastest lap of the race, and he's the only one who has managed. And here you can see the white Mazda. Unfortunately, Justas Gudavicius race ended just there, and you can see by on the rear number plate. Yes, let's say goodbye to this race. Tadas and Petukauskas are still fighting. We are on lap 5, and it means that half distance will be completed very soon. No changes in order in top 5. But those two are still trying to take care who is second and who is third in BaTCC 2. And of course, we don't know. You could see that Kalla's car was wobbling a little bit under braking into turn 2, but these are, I would say, not back markers. Now their car number 277 is in that white car, and number 33 Urvo Mannama is in front of him. Here they come. One back marker in very uncomfortable place. If you overtake him, it's just over the bridge. Mannama managed to do it without any problem. Here you can see V1600 cars as well. They have not only V1600, there's, you could see that blue Renault Twingo, which is BaTCC 1, but those cars here, they are now battling for the honors in V1600. And it seems that some changes in the positions. Yellow flags are still out at the hospital because of that Mazda standing on the verge of the track, and then here the green flag showing drivers that everything is ready, they can run freely. Big bunch of cars to get here. So from different classes, but this yellow Ford Fiesta is certainly a leader in V1600 one. Do they? Yes, they do. The final turn at Pikenek is a really difficult one because you could see that there is a high curve on the exit, and if you try to go as fast as possible through that turn, you may hit some trouble. Number 888 is Elvis Turans in that BMW. He's currently fighting with number 8, Vidmantas Pociunas. Oh, can they? Oh, this was close. This was as close as it gets over the bridge. You can see exactly why this turn is so difficult. If you get the entry a little bit wrong, you can get the slide and go into the gravel. And here we have one car less on the track. Here is situation with Elvis Turans. so sideways, but somehow he managed to save it. Good driving, but first of all, don't make mistakes there. You may be in deep trouble. So just 3 laps to go, at least for the leaders. And here they come, number 84, Gediminas Bilinskas, and number 86, Justas Gudavicius. The gap is now much smaller than it used to be, and here is direct battle for the leader. They have some contact through turn 2, but Bilinskas still remains in front. Through Kliobavicius put in some real serious attack. Back markers are now messing in. The Bilinskas have now some breathing space, but during the first round he had some technical issues with his car. Although he was the fastest, but didn't manage to take victories at Pärnu because his car broke down both times. And you can see how that big powerful diesel engine is smoking. Just 2 laps to go for the leaders. Here they go through the final turn called Sailor onto the main straight. And nothing is clear yet. And last lap has begun. Gediminas Bilinskas is still in front of Arturas Kliobavicius. But would it remain so? Kliobavicius is taking wider line into turn 2 to get better exit. And number 12, Raivis Meilans, is a leader among his 1600 cars. That big bunch is still together fighting here. Simo Lind is leading this group. He's third overall, almost 10 seconds behind the 2 leaders, but still first in BaTCC 2 and less than half lap remaining. He's on his way to taking another victory. But can Bilinskas keep his lead? Just a few turns remaining through Museum. And Kliobavicius seemingly is not going to attack him. Or let's see. Just the final turn. And Arturas Kliobavicius is on the main straight as the leader, and he's going to win the first race of today in front of Gediminas Bilinskas. The gap was just 0.2 seconds, and Simo Lind in the background will be third overall. And the winner in BaTCC 2 Tadas Petukauskas managed to jump Kairo Kallas. Petukauskas will be 4th and Kallas 5th, and here battle until the line, because those cars were from different classes. So Bilinskas the winner in the most powerful BaTCC 3, Lind the winner in BaTCC 2. And so on and so on. So that was the first race of today. We will have 9 more. 9 more sprint races plus 1 2-hour endurance race at the end of the day. And the next cars which will take the track will be ABC race cars. There will be 12 of them. And although they are the least powerful cars on the track today, usually they offer very good entertainment. Cars are now returning into the pits, and hopefully Arturas will take over for the interviews in a few minutes. And here, top 8. Kliobavicius winner in BaTCC 3. No, it was something wrong with that results. It's certainly not what we saw on the track.
So we are in Park Ferme after an amazing Baltic touring car race, all the way till the finish line was the fight for the first place. And okay, the guys are checking the tire pressures. That's the winner, Gediminas Bilinskas. He will check the tire pressure in the rear, but we will speak with him in just a few seconds. So he's not only driving, but he's working as a part-time mechanic here as well. Checking the tire pressures, but yeah, it was a really interesting race between the two leaders, Bilinskas and Kliobavicius, and we will get to Gediminas. Let's try to get Gediminas. So Gediminas, congratulations, amazing run. How was it from your position?
All good, just bad you guys from the last row started. I think three guys broke down from our class, so that's sad. So really we left three of us, I think.
Of course you won the competition, but how did you manage, Alex? Allow Kliobavicius to take the pressures. How did you manage the overtake?
I don't know. I just go inside in first. I don't know which corner. And he was relaxed, I think, and then in the second half of race he started pushing me. So we had contact here from the first corner. So all good. Good race. Just missing. Need more participants. That's the problem in our class.
The class is fast, and I'm sure you will get more competitors. So congratulations and good luck for the second one.
Thank you.
Let's check maybe with the second place, or we can get to BaTCC class winner here. Simo. Hi Simo, congratulations. Great run for you in BaTCC class. How was it from your side?
Yeah, clean race. Clean and fast. It was really enjoyable.
And you had speed to fight with BaTCC guys as well there.
Yeah, actually I was controlling my speed, so it would have been possible. Yeah. But Antti was coming from back, so I was just actually controlling my speed according to Antti. So.
What do you think in the second race the competition will be closer?
Obviously, Antti will obviously do his best. So yeah. But let's see. Guys are also getting faster and faster. So I think it will be interesting.
Okay, good luck and let's hope for a clean race.
Yeah, thanks.
So that was the winner of BaTCC class, Simo Lind, who knows that he will get Good competition in the second run from Antti Jartsev and all the other guys. So yeah, here we are. Park Ferme, everybody's chatting with each other. And this is one of the nicest, of course, feelings in racing to get to the finish line and then have some chats with your fellow colleagues. So yeah. I think that's it from Park Ferme, and we'll be getting ready for the grid in just a few minutes. But right now, back to the commentators.
So, welcome back to the gorgeous Riga. The time here in Baltics is almost 10:30, and we are waiting for the race. This is for the ABC race class. ABC race is the name of the class, and as you can understand, it is really the ABC of circuit racing. Very basic cars, just 1400 cc. Engines are, of course, up to 1400 cc, I would say. Of course, different engines, engine output between some 35 and 90 horsepower, and more or less standard. You can do very little with those cars, basically just put the roll cage in and all this safety equipment, and that's it. And the cars are balanced with balancing weight, ballast weight as well. So if you have a more powerful car, you must carry more weight, and the result is that those cars are very equally balanced. Here highlights from the first race of BaTCC cars once more.